And good morning, everybody, and welcome to live sports action here on ACTV. My name is Lee Fogarty. Alongside with me this morning is Darren Leach. And Darren, we got some exciting softball action here tonight as we have the city of Clinton versus the Anderson County. We've got an employees softball game here as it is they're here to raise money for the Isaiah 117 house. So should be a very fun morning of softball action here at this beautiful lakefront park. Darren, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, Lee. I spent a little time talking to the teams in both dugouts, and I found out that we have a collection of young, spry, ready to get at it players, along with a couple of well, actually more than a couple of savvy veterans that I believe uniforms were pulled out of the rafters and dusted off to don their backs one more time.
And it should be a very fun day of softball. We look forward, and I mean, if you look, the teams, the rosters for these teams are quite expansive. So we'll try to get as many of these players and stuff called as possible. That, you know, if you see the charity softball shirts that the county has on, they don't have numbers. And we may not know all the players, so we're going to try to get them, get everybody recognized as everybody's giving up their time to come down here and raise money for this this wonderful group from Isaiah 117 as you know, as they work to build their house and everything here in Anderson County. So it should be a wonderful day and a fun day. We've got, you know, some ice trucks here, and we got some inflatables for kids, all kinds of EMS and fire trucks and everything here. So if you're watching and you can come down and support this in person, please do come on down here to Lakefront property next to the new bridge, and welcome, you know, and just have some good, you know, wholesome fun and watch some softball and let the kids play around and stuff. It should be a fun day of action.
One of the things that I've already pointed out, at least to the county team, is since they don't have numbers, anybody that we don't know, I just say we go with either Dale Murphy or Eddie Matthews or Hank Aaron or somebody of that.
Yeah, you're going to bring in
vintage
some old
Braves, yes.
You can bring in some vintage Braves. I can bring in some vintage Red Sox. And between the two, maybe I might have a Wade Boggs appearance. Or I don't know if there's going to be a Ted Williams out of this group. I don't know if there's anybody quite at that level. But it should be a fun day. I know you said some of them have brought, you know, maybe some of their players out of retirement to come in and you know, have a part of this. It should be a very fun day for everybody involved.
Yeah, it should be a good time, and like you said, it's, I mean, fantastic charity. I mean, that's certainly something that our county needs and will benefit kids. So win-win for everybody, no matter who wins the game. But I will tell you, there are some I saw one player on the city team that shall remain nameless that I believe I saw him sharpening his spikes. But he would neither deny nor confirm, but I did see him over in the shadows.
Well, I did see also one of them warming up in some cowboy boots. I don't know exactly what all they have planned for the game, but maybe she's changing into some other shoes since then. But at least she was warming up in some cowboy boots. So I'm telling you, this should be very interesting, to say the least. As we see here, you know, you've got the groups of teams kind of getting together, the respective leaders of the teams talking to the umpire. I know that they've already been trying to Venmo the umpires some money, and you know, maybe some gamesmanship on both sides, just trying to get it started. But I'm telling you, it should be just an excellent, fun morning for this charity softball game. Right now, I believe we do have the starting lineups. Darren, I think you got the starting lineup for the city right there in front of you. Just go down whoever's starting, and let's go ahead and call their names, and then we'll do the county as well.
I'm assuming this is the correct batting order. So leading off for the city is number 7, Alexander Livingston, playing third. Batting second, number 2, that's appropriate, Caleb Phillips, playing left center. Batting third, number 1, Brandon Floyd, playing second. In right field, number 51, James Blakeney. And at short, number 23, Chris Miville. We'll go with that. And in right center, number 32, Ethan Loveday. And at first, number 3, Daniel Adams. At catcher, number 20, Maggie Lloyd, who I believe was your
Yeah,
cowboy
she had the cowboy
boots
boots
wearing.
Yes.
And then pitching is number 12, Jeff Little.
And also for third left field, they've already had a sub. Levi Martin's going to be playing left field for them. And right now we're about to do the national anthem, so just stay tuned, and we'll be back with more live softball action here on ACTV Sports.
Not true on our part, anyway. Can't say the same for the city. But if you would, before we get going, if everyone would please stand, the original Ebony and Ivory is going to sing the national anthem. That's Jeff Little and Johnny Golden. Where you guys at?
I will do it.
Johnny, where'd you go, buddy?
I can't see him. He's going to.
There he is, there he is, Johnny. Do you need a microphone, guys?
No, not at all.
Okay. No, actually, Wendy Manis, who is on city council, is going to sing it for us.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Great job there by Councilman Manis as she gave us the national anthem. And looks like we're getting ready to go here. I think they're still deciding on who's going to be home and away. We'll see here in just a minute. But now for the county team, let me pull my image here up. Now I don't have a batting order for them. Maybe I do. Let's see here. We're going to have starting is going to be up first is going to be Joe Shelton, followed by second Jeremy Norris. Third is going to be Joshua Foltz. Fourth is going to be Carroll. Number 5 is going to be Kara Beals. 6 is going to be Andy Garrett. As they try to get a coin to flip and get everything going. And at batting 7th is going to be Matthew McGee. Batting 8 is going to be Matthew Spicer. Number 9 is going to be Jordan Tolliver. Number 10, I don't know how many they're going to bat. They've got like 14 listed here. So as we get there, we'll keep going. But it looks like the county is going to take the field first. And looks like ACTV's own Andy Garrett is going to be the starting pitcher. Andy stands at 5'7", weighs in, he says 130 pounds. I don't know about that. He may have some weight in his shoes in order to get up to 130. But that should be who's going for.
I'm assuming Andy's got a couple rolls of quarters in his pocket.
Yeah,
and,
if he can get up
now
to-
that I've seen the home plate umpire, I know a couple of rolls of quarters will definitely have its benefits with Johnny Golden behind the plate calling balls and strikes.
So let's see how many pitches. Let's see if we can see Andy warming up here, see how he does. That's an illegal pitch right there. He's got to get a little bit more arc to it. If that's how he pitches, this Clinton team's going to be able to tee off on it. If he doesn't get a little bit more height and let it drop down, the flatter they are, the farther they fly.
It may be a tough day for the Clinton Rowing Club building out
yeah.
there
Oh, I
if he
know.
keeps
If
grooving
he-
those
if he-
thigh high.
Yeah, if he keeps keeping them that level, let's see if we can christen that new bridge with a couple balls off of them, I'd say.
Whoa.
Little wild throw there coming from shortstop. That's better.
Well, the good news is whatever Major League scouts were planning on stopping by here today, I guess they can adjust their calendar and get on to whatever their other daily activities were before we opened up here in the pregame. Before we get started, I'd like to say thanks to ACTV and Ryan Sutton for giving me the opportunity to do this. This is not normally my Saturday morning activities, but my wife is certainly thrilled that I'm not home, so she can have some time on her own.
Well, if I was at home, I'd just be sitting there thinking about the football game tonight anyway, so this is something good to.
That's true. Here's Alexander Livingston ripping one to first. A little struggle with the ball, and he beats it out. Wow.
Andy was over there to cover. They just couldn't. The first baseman couldn't quite get it out of his glove. So Livingston on first. So we do have a runner on first base, no outs. Phillips up to base.
23 years ago, and it's 12.
And he's got a little pop fly into the center field. Livingston's going to third. Here comes the throw in. And a stand-up double for Phillips. So we've got second and third, nobody out.
I'd like to apologize for that throw.
I've noticed the city seems to be stacking up some young players at the top of their lineup, and it's paying off with 2 on already, no outs.
John Nelson comes up to the plate, fouls that one back.
Little souvenir for Greg DeGrom. You see he still got it.
Yeah, it looks like number 33, John Nelson, is batting.
Nasty Nelson, double threes at the plate, already trying to hurt people.
Oh, he's calling a shot.
Is this a pinch hitter before we get to the first inning?
Oh, strike 2. Uh-oh.
Early in the game, Andy Garrett living in the upper part of the strike zone.
Let's see if Andy's able to. Oh, they're starting with a 1-1 count, so he is out. That is strike 3. There was no foul tip. Now coming up is number 51. I don't have him listed. And he hits that one right up the middle, and that's going to score 2. Yes, he goes to 2. He's got a stand-up double. Scores 2 runs. Clinton takes an early 2-0 lead.
You know, Lee, after watching the first few batters, I think my offensive strategy, if I were the city, I would always try to advance and take that extra base and force a throw. Because if you can force a throw, I think good things are going to happen.
Number 23 up for the city. And this time he hits it right too short. Short makes the throw. Got him at first. There's 2 outs.
That was number 23, Chris Mivell.
Bivell not able to move the runner over.
Usain Bolt is what they call him at the police department. You can see from that speed.
Great job from the shortstop holding the runner at second, so he did not advance.
Ethan Loveday coming up to the plate for the city. Looks like that pitch was just a bit inside. 2-1.
Ethan Loveday at the plate.
And he gets that one up in the air. They let it drop, and he makes the throw all the way home. Throws up the line. Andy's not able to control it. Now they throw it to the. So 3-0 now for Clinton. Number 3, wearing the Del Murphy number, as you pointed out earlier, is going to be Daniel Adams.
Sleepy at the plate.
You know, one thing that kind of concerns me already is that I was speaking to Chris Phillips before the game, and he said that he did not envision a mercy rule coming into play today, so we could be here for the duration.
And that's going to be run number 4. No big hits yet. Lots of singles and some that have been stretched into doubles. Here comes another city employee, number 20.
Maggie Loy,
Foul
absent
boy.
the cowboy boots now.
Yeah,
she's at the plate.
Yeah, she's changed out of the cowboy boots that she had on earlier.
Maggie Lloyd at the plate.
Takes that right towards first. See if they go to second. Got the sure out there. And that's going to be 3. That's going to switch them up. Middle of the first inning, the city has an early 4-0 lead.
I would like to go ahead and announce that we do have for $1 per Texas raffles. The devil's giving away 2 Sonic toothbrushes, Hoskins Drugstore, $20 gift card, Knoxville Zoo, 2 day passes, the Tennessee Smokies family of 4 ticket passes, the Ponderosa Zoo family of 4 and family of 2 ticket passes, Titanic Museum, 2 family passes, and the Museum of Appalachia will be giving away tickets as well. In addition to that, Subway Clinton is giving away 2 $25 gift certificates, El Tempe, $20 gift certificates, but the Knoxville Ice Bears, 4 silver tickets. Doug Ritchie, a half-hour relaxation massage, which he will do himself. Pizza Express, large three-topping pizza, Clinton Community Center. We'll be giving away 4 private swimming lessons, and the city of Clinton has graciously provided a gift basket.
Oh, man, that's too deep.
1 free speeding ticket.
Free speeding ticket, free building permit, and an extra blue trash can for 1 month, free of charge.
So here comes the county, Anderson County employees getting ready to come up to bat next.
First up for the county is Shelton. He's currently serving 11 months, 29 days. He's a trustee at Anderson County Jail.
The county leading off with the Aaron Judge strategy, where they, have their big bopper leading off for their inning. I've noticed if you look at the equipment, there seems to be some differences. The catcher's got her full gear on, and
I don't blame her, man.
That's true. That's true.
Or at least a mask. And she's standing up, and I think that's a smart play. You don't want to take, especially with a guy this size, you don't want to take a foul ball off the face. Oh, he pops that one straight up. Out number 1. I think he got a little impatient. Here comes Office of Technology's Jeremy Norris.
Oh, he's got batting gloves on. That's fantastic.
Jeremy Norris, not to be confused with Chuck Norris.
And he gets inside on that one.
Third baseman getting a lot of early activity here at the hot corner, although I will say the shots have not exactly been hot.
No. Who's up third?
Well, if
Bolts.
yes,
You're up, Bolts.
Sheriff Barker kindly doing his civic duty, reminding the county employees what their batting order is.
If I were them, I'd probably take it somewhere other than a pop-up to third.
That'd be good, yes.
He wanted that one. It just bounced about 6 feet in front of the plate.
Jeff Little enticing him with the 42-foot pitch.
Run. He's going to have to run this one out. And he is out. And City maintains their 4-run lead here in the first. Third base coach didn't get much in action over there this time. So Andy out on the mound once again. Again, he's leaving those pitches awful flat. That could be part of the reason that the city's had a lot more success hitting than the county has.
Please, everyone, stick around as County Mayor Terry Frank and City Manager Roger Halfwell Indian flag wrestle behind home plate.
You know, there's a lot of people that have donated some gift cards and things for the crowd that has shown up.
Pop
There's a
fly.
drive to right field.
Levi Martin pops out.
One of the fine establishments that have donated some stuff was Dr. Richie No at Chiropractic Care Center. Sheriff Barker said that Dr. No was going to give that massage session himself. That might be something you'd want to re-gift at Christmas, Lee. I'm not sure.
Well, I've been over there. I've seen Richie a few times, and yeah, I don't know about wanting to. Pitch was just a bit high. Jeff Little up to the plate. Andy flattens that one out. He pops that one up.
That's trouble. C&I single, as they say.
He didn't look to stretch that one into two. Little's getting a runner over there.
It's always good to bring in somebody who looks like they're not old enough to vote to run for you. That's a smart move.
Number 6, Chris Phillips up to bat.
Chris Phillips.
Pitch is just a little high. Oh, and he rips that one into the gap.
Left center field, that's going to roll to the fence.
Everybody's going to get to run for a minute. That goes all the way to the fence. Here comes Phillips around second. He's at third, and he pulls up there. Stand-up triple.
I wonder when Chris woke up this morning if he thought a stand-up triple was going to be in his future, but today it is.
He probably needed to stretch a little bit more before that one. Maybe he needs a pinch runner now at third.
Had it not been for the substitution of a pinch runner for Jeff, that would have been a double.
Number 8 pops it up.
Second base, and she catches it, holding
Nope.
the runner at third.
No tag up. Bradley Smith pops out. Now up number 13, Brandon Adams.
Bradley Smith with the pop-up.
Wearing the 13, made popular by Alex Rodriguez. And he hits that one right down the first base. That's out, and I believe that's 3.
That is
Run
3.
will not count, as that was a force out. So the score remains City of Clinton 4, Anderson County 0. Oh, no, they scored 1. They scored 1. No, the city did on that one. Remember the triple? He was on first. Yep.
Kids, don't forget, we have touch truck, we have emergency vehicles on display up top. Crawl through them, turn the horns on, ask a bunch of questions. You should be fine.
It's great to see all the
Chief Jim Campbell
people
here
come
today.
out and support this. And
Celebrity Day. A lot of people don't know this, but Jim was a kicker at EKU, 4th all-time leading scorer. Had a short stint in the Arena Football League, and with the Minnesota Vikings. Jim, raise your hand or your leg. It doesn't matter to us.
so here comes the county. That's a little outside.
You know, I will say this: Major League Baseball has implemented a lot of new rules to speed up the game. They're certainly buying into this here at this softball game.
Gang, we're proud of you.
Third baseman ate it up. He's just going to eat that one. Every ball that's been knocked into play today has been going towards third base for the county. So county's up. They've got a runner on first. No outs. Again, towards third base. See if he tries to turn two. No turn, but does get the put out at second.
Fielder's choice. I have to give a little shout out there to Kara Beal. She's a former Clinton River Community School biology teacher, current Clinton Middle School teacher, and she played former Lady Red Devil at Halls High School.
Andy Garrett up to the plate. Let's see if Andy also hits it to third base. He hits it over the third baseman's head, right at left field though.
It's a heavy pull hitting team, Lee. I mean, I don't know that they know right field is out there.
Let's see if anybody can find right field today. Everything has been pulled for the county.
I haven't seen a lot of left-handed batters.
Oh,
there
he
you
hits it
go.
the other way. Hits it right down the fair ball.
Look at that. That will be running for a while.
Grab the bat. That's going to score at least one. All right, and the county is on the board, 4-1. Another stand-up triple as he does find left field or right field. That's what I'm saying. If they can figure out how to hit it the other direction, they might have some success here. Because right down that right field line is wide open.
Matt Spies at the plate. Best known for lifting heavy things. Not his softball building.
Johnny Golden enthusiastically punching out the hitter. Might need to get a ACTV therapist if Johnny keeps crushing people's inner child like that. I can let everybody know that Officer Floyd is a Alabama fan. That should get everybody in Anderson County booing thoroughly.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, how'd that Texas game come out? Is it too soon?
I don't know if Alabama can beat anybody with the initials UT anymore.
Directional school today. We got a new pitcher on the hill for the
Yeah,
county.
it looks like Jeremy has come in. Jeremy Norris pitching for the county.
Is Lieutenant Brandon Hurricane Floyd. Huge Alabama fan. Huge. You can all boo.
Andy gave up too many runs, so he got pulled during the after the second inning. Andy, great job out there.
Oh, thank
as
you.
he tomahawks that one to
All
the
right.
outfield. It's going to be a single for that Bama fan.
We got a lot of players,
I noticed.
so we're constantly subbing out so everybody gets a chance to play.
And that's what it's all about in these charity-type softball games. It's to raise money and to have fun, and looks like everybody's doing that so far.
Oh, yeah, it's been fun. I play about once a year.
Yeah.
So my elbow will thank me that I didn't go further just yet. Jeremy here from the technology office,
Oh, yeah,
where
we
ACTV is based, he let's see what we got here.
Pop up.
Nice. So, sorry, I got a little biased here.
No, I
playing
understand.
For the county, I apologize.
Andy,
No,
I'm
you're fine.
curious if you have anything to add about your rather robust ERA in your first two innings of.
That wasn't.
That
That
first
happens.
inning.
Well, I'm throwing him over the plate. What are you supposed to do? I can't throw.
Well, we noticed that you were living high in the zone. That's what
Yeah.
you seemed like you were going
so,
upstairs a lot. Look
yeah, right. I
Jeremy
pitched,
with a nice catch.
I
right there.
pitched growing up.
Yeah.
And you want to throw low, so old habits die hard, and so try and throw a little low.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Now Jeremy's got. They play a lot.
Nice. Stays with it. Oh.
He ain't running. I'll hold him. I'll hold him.
So first and third with 2 outs now.
I haven't forgot where I'm supposed to back up though. After 20-something years,
That's true.
Like,
Yeah.
I can still hear Ron Dickerson from Harriman High School in my brain. Get behind the plate, behind third.
And in slow pitch softball, as soon as you pitch, you got to back up behind the rubber again.
Yeah, that's automatic.
Oh, 8 up shortstop. See if he can make the play.
Got it.
Got him at second.
All right.
And run does not count because it was a force out. So the score stays 5-1.
Yeah, last year we got up on them early and just kind of held, and they chipped away. And they had one inning where they brought it close, and they got ahead, and then we ended up last inning getting 18-17 or 17-16, one of the two. I like how the sheriff is just working the crowd, kind of
Oh,
like,
yes.
kind of game show host style.
Yeah, I got a little nervous when I saw Sheriff Barker grab the microphone. I knew there would be no one safe.
They would like to be with you and talk about that. And I've personally seen 2 I know of that have suspended driver's license.
My main problem is I didn't bring any cash for umpires
Oh.
today. I didn't have any with me.
Now, I do believe he said he took Venmo. So
Okay,
I don't know
I'll
if
get
you
with-
were aware of that.
It's a little too late. Yeah. But yeah, they got up on us quick. I mean, they hit the ball right to, they hit it all the spots.
And the problem with Andrews County, the county employees so far, is they've hit it towards third base.
I hit it right.
Everybody up
Yeah.
until the big triple that went down the first baseline. Everybody's been hitting it right to third, and that third baseman over there has been pretty good.
It's easy to pull a softball.
Oh yeah.
Little brother shorts.
Well, one thing, Andy, if you get back over there and have a conversation with your team, I think if you could get them to hit it there's a lot of room down that right field line. You could run for days.
Yeah, that's
Even if your 40 time is like, you could time it with a sundial, you could still run for a while.
I run like a moderate wind. Get down there. He made it. Say. Yeah, I like it that they let just a whole roster just bat through.
Yeah.
More dust than a tractor pull.
Because I'll be honest, after last year's game, I had like a 4-month healing period on my arm. It was. Oh, we got a lefty. Speaking of,
Oh,
they're
yeah, here we
shifting.
go.
They're shifting.
Oh, there's a drop.
Popped it
That's
up.
deep.
Popped
It
it up.
could be.
Oh, he's
It might be.
off the
It's
fence.
off the bottom of the
Wall.
fence. Everybody's going to have to run
All
hard.
right, hold it. Oh, you got it. You got it.
Another triple
All right.
off the base of the wall. That's what we call warning track power. He hit that one to the power alley and dropped right in front of the fence there.
That's
that
a
was
hard
nice
hit.
Yeah, it was.
That is, he works in, I can't remember the guy's name, but he works in the finance department. He had interned there this summer, so he's doing school. He's in, oh, boy.
Oh, he attacked that
He
one.
did. But Darren, I'm kind of ate up talking about my ERA right off the bat. Like it got me bothered now a little bit. It bothers me. There you go. It's dropping.
And that's going to score another run.
Oh, it's trouble.
That's rolling to the fence.
That's trouble. You let that go, I'm going forward.
He's
You
galloping.
let me get it.
He's galloping.
He's got it.
On
He's
his
got it.
horse, as
He's
they
on his
say.
horse. Oh, don't fall.
All right.
And that's the first home run, inside the park home run. And that was for the county. County has come back now. They're only down by 1.
When Jeremy gets up there, I'll make my way back. I figured I'd just come bother y'all a little
Oh,
bit.
no,
since
I
only-
appreciate it.
I think we call that a little league home run.
Yeah.
Like I say, just make them throw it, and there's a good chance you can continue to advance.
It's the only ones I ever got. A guy caught one I hit over right at the top of the fence one time
Oh.
on me. And it was tragic for being like 10. I was like, I'll never get a chance again.
She's way up in the front of the box.
Yeah, I
Ready.
noticed that.
Pops that
That's
one
trouble.
up.
It's dropping.
That's a Texas
Oh.
leaguer, an old can
I don't
of
know what he
corn.
was thinking. He should have ran up. I will dive.
You will die?
I will dive. I will bleed. I will get hurt. I will full on be drug out by ambulance. If so,
Well, we have
if I
plenty
can
of
sew it up.
ambulance. We have the ambulance.
Maybe not the ambulance, but
Very old loophole.
all right. Let's see here. And they started the count 1-1. I wasn't used to that.
So this is the catcher. So is this Ozzie Virgil up to bat for the county since we don't have the? I got a little smile there from Darren Leach. I can bring out some old Braves too if I
You
need to.
can Bruce Benedict, go
There
that
you
far?
go. Uh-oh. Chops it up the middle. Flips it to second for 1 out.
Got.
Oh,
Little slow on the turn there in the midfield.
She made it.
fielder's choice. She makes it. Oh, we got another lefty.
All right. Yeah, you want to get the ball on the ground in softball because it's floaters otherwise you hit it in there.
So Runyon up to the plate. This one straight center.
That's trouble.
That's trouble. Oh, yeah. Here
You'll
she
be
comes.
running for days. She better.
Hold it. Hold it.
You better wait.
Oh, we got it. We got it. This is, oh, yeah.
Oh, and here
He's
he
going.
comes.
Yeah.
And the county
Sorry,
takes
Ryan.
the lead. She tries to toss it to Little right as Little bends over to pick up her mask, and
We're up.
County takes the lead 6-5.
All right. Vaughn's back up. This started the lineup. Let's see how far we
They
get.
turned the lineup over.
I fully encompassed an ACTV production today, haven't I?
You'd have.
I have. I fully encompassed. I set up.
Ooh,
All right, Vaughn.
big swing and a miss right there.
Vaughn Haney, he also works down at the technology office.
Now remember that he has 2 strikes now because you start with a 1-1 count, so we can't.
I know that petrifies you.
Yeah, you only get 1 shot to miss.
Because if you foul one, then it's all she wrote.
It's true.
Is it unlimited fouls out?
Yeah.
Or is it?
Pops it
Oh,
up.
right. Now we're at the top.
It looks like a line shot in the box score. And in truth, it was probably a 58-foot pop-up.
If they get too far ahead, will you just start like getting warrants pop up or something for them? We just start pulling people. Truancy officer for the youngins. There you go, Joey.
And that one pops up, but right to
I
Levi.
don't know.
That's to the wrong person. Levi's an old baseball player. He's not going to
Yeah.
miss that.
All right. Well, I better make around there see if I go to the field or if I'll be back. I may stop back by again here in a little
All
bit
right.
and see
It's
what
good
we
to
do.
see you, Andy.
All
Thank you,
right.
sir. And that's ACTV's own Andy Garrett stopping by the booth. And by booth, I mean a little tent back behind home plate.
Norris back at the plate. Distant cousin to Chuck. First name Cleve.
Calls strike.
Sheriff Barker wielding that microphone like a rapier over there, just dicing people today. It would not be a safe day to make an error or pop out with Barker at the mic.
Right towards third base. That's why they call it the hot corner.
That is.
Now here comes a rather large individual.
Oh, yeah, this is a substitution.
He's got more hair than half the other men in the dugout.
I feel like the Philistines have found Goliath to step up to the plate. That went backwards.
He hit it the wrong direction that time.
The big man at the box. His brother Hull.
Hits that one straight up. That one's deep, but they're able to camp underneath it and catches it deep in center field. That's going to be the third out. But a nice comeback now by the county. They've taken the lead 6-5. If I were the county, I wouldn't substitute Andy back in. Andy's given up a few too many runs for him. Looks like Jeremy's coming back out to pitch again.
Jeremy looks very purposeful as he strides to the mound. Now, he seems to have a look at that. He's got a strategy. He's out there he's got his batting glove on under his glove, and he's got that little reverse spin on the ball. He's
got the arm warmer there to try
yeah.
to make sure he doesn't have sweat coming down onto his hands. He's ready.
Looks like we got some wholesale changes to the defensive lineup of the county, but we don't have numbers, so.
Well, you know, when you've got 20 or so people that showed up to play for you, it's going to happen from time to time.
Got Cara Bills now behind the dish for the county.
All right, we're going to do a giveaway here.
Time for a giveaway.
Doing a little raffle. Chris, when you woke up this morning, what did you think the chances of you hitting a stand-up triple were?
Oh, 96, 97%. Wow.
That's fantastic. Well, it was close to the river. I told Lee that I thought that the Clinton Rowing Club building was in danger with you at the plate.
What's up, buddy? So we are at halftime here, is what they called it. So I don't.
When all the trainers and the massage therapists and
Where's-
the
is Richie-
EMTs come out to do
Is
their
Richie
work.
is Richie over there giving one of those massages?
Boy, I hope not. You know, in a moment of seriousness, Dr. No's a good fellow. I grew up with him
Oh,
my
yeah.
whole life, and I can't tell you, and he would hate that I'm saying this, but I can't tell you how many students I've had over the years at our school who needed some help, and he's one of those guys that I always go to and say, hey, got this going on with the student, and you know, envelopes just show up and needs
Oh,
get met,
absolutely.
and he never says anything about it. So, but I'm not going to pass up an opportunity to poke a little fun.
Oh, no, absolutely. And, you know, Richie and the Noes have been family friends of ours for a long time. And, I mean, he's a fantastic family. And thank you to them, Little Ponderosa, who donated some tickets, the Knoxville Zoo. There's a list of them over here. Let me see if I can give a quick shout-out to some of the people who have donated for the raffles. Delta Dental has donated 2 Sonic toothbrushes. Hoskins Drugstore has done a $20 gift card. Zoo Knoxville, 2 day passes. Tennessee Smokies donated a family of 4 tickets. Little Ponderosa, like I said, have done a family of 4 and a pair of tickets, so a total of six tickets from there. Titanic Museum up in Sevierville. 2 day passes. Museum of Appalachia has done some tickets. So it's been fantastic from everybody who has donated. We have Backyard Bouncers who have donated a bounce house here for the kids today, and it's been fantastic. And with us today is everything
County
okay?
Mayor Terry Frank.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got a thumbs up from Ryan. I was making sure. Oh, okay. I was just making sure I didn't get something else. So, Mayor Frank, thank you so much for joining us today.
Absolutely.
And what a fun day for everybody to be out here for the kids, everything going on for the Isaiah 117 house to raise money for them.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about, how this came about and for the county and city to be doing this.
Well, I've got to give a lot of the credit to HR department, Kim, and HR at the city of Clinton. It's just a great opportunity for city and county. We work very well together, and it's a great opportunity to have a little fun competition and also do extra good for the community for Isaiah House.
Absolutely, and I know with everything here in Clinton, I've been around for a little bit. The city and county, they work hand in hand a lot.
Absolutely.
And to see a city and county work as closely and be able to come out and do things like this, and it's fantastic to raise money for a wonderful organization to help children. So I know with you being the county mayor, you're pulling for the county. What have you seen out here today?
We've got a lot of great athletes on both sides. And then I enjoy seeing Chris Phillips because Chris used to be with the county, and now he's a trader, and he's gone over to the city side, but that's okay. But no, it's great seeing it. A lot of really good athletes. It's a lot of fun.
It has been a lot
Yes.
of fun.
And obviously the giveaways, a lot of charity, a lot of generous people in our community to just kind of help build on that. So it's a wonderful story. I think our city, county, you just look around the state of Tennessee, you look around the nation, it's just a fantastic place, and that's why a lot of people are coming they're moving here.
There's a
for
lot
that
of people,
reason.
and the growth in the county has
Yes.
been incredible over the past few years. And to see, as we see this beautiful new bridge right over here that they've recently completed within the past year or so, and just the city aesthetic, how it keeps growing and how everything keeps improving. Just talk a little bit about the county and some more of the growth that's coming our way with, especially with the city and county working together. Just some of the growth that we've seen.
Well, I mean, just the census numbers alone, we've seen a lot of growth. We see the growth, I mean, for government, one of the things we see, not that our purpose is revenue, but
Right.
bringing in revenue to provide more services, to provide more amenities for the people we serve, those numbers just continue to grow and grow. And the city and county actually partner on a lot of things. So that's better for the taxpayer when we're sharing costs, they're sharing costs, we're providing services, and so it's from a financial standpoint, it's better sense, efficiency-wise, but it also has added intangibles that just go to that feel-good factor for living here when people are getting along instead of competing with each other.
Absolutely, and that's one thing is seeing. I know they're competing on the field, but
Absolutely.
that's separate. But in all actuality, with the city of Clinton and Anderson County government and everybody, they do work together, and it's not something that you see a lot. You see a lot of trying to put their people first or whatever, but working hand in hand like that just makes it better for everybody.
Amen to that.
We see it a lot between. One of the things that we do at ACTV is we do Clinton High School football, we do Anderson County High School football. And to see both programs, and what we've always wanted to see both programs growing and both programs being successful. It's just like this with the city and county. When everybody works together like that, you see that growth and you see the healthy, you can come out here and you can do this, but it's healthy, it's fun competition. Nobody's mad at each other. Nobody's doing anything like that. They're all just having fun, and that's the important thing, and that's what we love to see.
Yes.
Mayor Frank, thank you so
Yeah,
much for
absolutely.
joining
Before
us.
you go,
Awesome
though,
tickets.
I have one question for you. Is there any truth to the rumor? Have you ever seen the movie The Natural?
The Natural.
Robert Redford comes in at the end and
And
hits a home run. So is there any truth to the rumor that a la Robert Redford, they're going to bring you in as a ringer late in the game?
Absolutely not. I
None
have,
of
I
that?
have
Cover off the ball?
no cartilage left in my knees. I'm barely going to hobble out there to draw these tickets.
Well, that's unfortunate. We were looking forward to you like driving the ball, deep to right field or something.
Maybe we can talk the sheriff into doing
All right.
that. I don't know. His gift is gab, I think.
Oh, absolutely. That's why he's running around with a microphone.
Yes.
But Mayor Frank, thank you so much for
Thank you
joining us
both.
and spending some time with us. We
All
really
righty.
appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. And once again, that's Mayor Terry Frank here for Anderson County, and we would like to thank her for coming by and spending a few moments with us. And now as we get ready to do some of the raffling off of the prizes, this is an extended halftime. I hope these athletes don't get too cold and have like cramps start to to come into play and that type thing, as we do have this halftime where they're getting ready to draw some winners. Well, Darren, it's been an exciting game so far.
Sure, there's lots of runs, which is kind of what I expected. As I said, there's a lot of the ball gets put into play, and there seems to be multiple throws on many plays where maybe there's an overthrow and you recover and throw again, and then as long as you keep on running, Lee, I think good things can happen.
Yeah, force those throws, make them tag you out, make them, force that as far as the game goes. But it looks like that they've it's been a very successful morning so far for Isaiah and for the city and county, and seeing them work together. It's been an excellent day so far.
Well, for folks that don't know, it's really one of the things that Isaiah House does is we have students in our county that for circumstances that are beyond their control do not have a place to live, and Isaiah House provides that counseling, health care, just fantastic stuff for kids. And if you don't know about Isaiah House, they have a website. You can look it up and find all the information you need. Just Google it, but it's a fantastic organization.
Absolutely.
Jackie Allen and none other than Jay Yeager.
All right, and so they're getting ready to announce some winners here, and as we hear them, we'll try to let you know exactly who it is and what they've won.
Well, Lee, before we get to that, I have some breaking news that I think is a little alarming for me. I just noticed that Jay Yeager is standing to my right, and he's wearing a pair of Georgia tennis shoes.
Uh-oh.
I'm a little alarmed by that.
I wasn't aware.
Kona Ice for bringing their truck out and being here with us today, as well as Backyard Bouncers for the Bounce House. Thank you, guys.
So they are doing some announcing of other vendors and stuff that are here that have donated some time.
Recognize Blue Cross Blue Shield and Delta Dental for their participation and for their generous gifts. And of course, the reason we're here, we want to thank Isaiah House for partnering with us on this and giving us a good reason to be out here today.
So here we go on the raffles.
Well, you're right. You open the door. There you go. You open the door, I'm going to tell you. That's the rule. You go and ask me, I'm going to tell you. Get the truth. Yeah.
All right, so now we got to get the tickets for the raffle. It's important to have the tickets if you're going to raffle some items off.
Isaiah House will be doing the drawings, and Mayor Frank will be reading the numbers.
Hardest thing today is wrestling the microphone away from the sheriff. All right. The first item is a gift basket from Next Home. The numbers are 502076.
So this is a gift basket
076.
provided by Next Homes. And
All right. I'll just
so a nice gift basket
come on
there.
down to the field.
Uh-oh. He's like, oh.
What do we have next? 3 admission passes to Little Ponderosa. 502104.
So some Little Ponderosa tickets here.
104. Raise your hand. Jump up and down. Nope. All right. Museum of Appalachia tickets. 502090.
So some museum tickets.
090.
Museum of Appalachia.
090. All right.
Lee, do you have any concern about the winners going out on the field to get the tickets because they're going to be walking out there and then maybe there won't be true bounces to our
That's
infielders
true.
when we
It
get a
could.
lot of these?
It could interfere with
229.
the playing
We got it.
surface. I expected maybe a 50-50 raffle where they would just like flash it up on the scoreboard or something like that, like you see at the Major League games. But
Yeah.
Tennessee Smokies home game.
Oh, this would be
Family
good.
4-pack.
home game for the Tennessee Smokies.
502092. 092.
You know, in a moment of seriousness, it's really neat to see the community come together for a good
092.
cause. I mean, there's lots of kids down here playing around. I mean, that's a big deal to have, just community come together, support some beneficial causes and organizations that help serve people in our community, and everybody's having a good time cutting up. As long as we can keep everything kind of south of a hamstring pull,
Yeah,
I think with the injuries we'll be fine.
Hey, Delta Dental.
We've had a couple of spills on the field, but I haven't seen anybody carted off. So
Yeah,
so
yeah.
far so good.
Ambulance has been able to stay up there and just have people come and touch their truck and go through it and look and see, and that's the way I kind of like to see it, just letting them stay up there and do the fun part.
240. Anyone?
Whoever, this is quality parenting right here. They've got the little boy running out repeatedly to get the tickets and run back off the field. This parent knows what they're doing. I guarantee you that's not the first child. Run that boy out there multiple times so that tonight around 8 o'clock he can bed right down and go to sleep through the night.
Oh, yeah, especially during the Tennessee-Florida game later today.
That's right.
I don't know, but I'm going to have to make sure that I'm by myself normally whenever I watch the big games.
Yeah? You don't want your wife to think less of you?
Well, I don't want to scare the girl. Now, that's one thing that's happened. Like, me and my family, we usually get together. My brother's actually down in Gainesville. The guy that normally does this with
absolutely.
me, Jared. He's on his honeymoon, or not a honeymoon, but an anniversary trip.
Okay.
And he and his wife, whenever they got married, they actually caught the Florida game down in Florida on their honeymoon.
Wow.
And
I imagine we lost, didn't we?
We
It was
did,
in
yes.
Florida?
Yeah, they hadn't been married 20 years. So they really did. They went and they did they went on a cruise, and then after the cruise, they stopped by Gainesville. They stopped by Gainesville on the way through and saw the UT game down there. So this year for their anniversary, Jared and his wife Rachel have gone down to Gainesville again, and hopefully it'll be a little bit different outcome this time than last time they were down there.
Man, when we started the broadcast, we were talking about bringing some jerseys down out of the rafters and getting the legends back on the field. Keeping that theme, we have a legend that has shown up under the broadcast booth.
I don't think anything I've ever been considered a legend in anything except for my own mind. I'm just glad to be here in the presence of greatness.
Lee, you mean?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. No.
Where's Jared at? That's really what I was.
Well,
I thought he was here.
There's probably a lot of people right now asking the very same question.
Well,
Where's
Jared and his wife Rachel are actually in Gainesville
Oh, okay.
for their anniversary. So they went
So
down.
that's either going to be a great anniversary or a terrible
Well, that's the thing.
anniversary.
After their honeymoon, they went on a cruise, and then they stopped by Gainesville and saw the Tennessee-Florida game after they got married. So this year for their
Did we
anniversary, they have been married 20 years. Come on now.
Well,
They
tell
did-
him to keep on driving.
I think he was still in high school the last time.
Well, if
we
they
won.
go and we do not win tonight, they can never
They're
go
not
to
going
another
back again,
Tennessee.
yeah.
I mean, once you could call that just happenstance, but twice that's a trend.
I went in 2015 when we were up.
Oh, we never introduced the legend.
Oh, go ahead.
I thought my voice gave it away, right?
Well, I mean, this is Michael Foster. I mean, he has, Michael and I used to play. We used to play in some men's league basketball games together, and I'm telling you, you haven't lived until you've seen Foster posting up on the box in a men's league game. It's something to see.
Well, I've known Michael for a few years as well. Our dads worked together, in Adams County system. So, no, it's great to see him, and looks like you got somebody on your hip there.
Yeah, I got one of my favorite girls, Denton, with me. She's out here, and Graylin and Tate, my other kids, wherever they are. I think they're at the bounce house.
Oh, I don't blame them.
But yeah, I went down in 2015 and to the Gainesville. And I was like, I'm going to make this road trip. We're up the whole time. 4th and 17, they throw a little out pattern. The guy goes 75 yards, just crushed
that.
my spirits.
I
And we
understand.
drove home crying for 12 hours straight.
You or the kids or everybody?
Yeah, everybody.
But you got somebody else there with the tennis racket.
Yeah, we got Tate here.
I like the hooker shirt, man. That's the Hendon hooker shirt. I really like that.
We need Joe to play like hooker tonight.
Oh man. Well, I saw an interesting graphic. They were talking about number of passes that were completely uncatchable, and he's actually second in the league. Like he's like right around 7.5. Only 7.5% of his passes have been uncatchable. So. You can't put it all on him. Now, there were some passes that were a little bit behind, maybe back shoulder last week. If he led them a little bit, there would have been big plays. But he hasn't played horrible. He's been there. they just haven't been able to come up with those big passes yet.
Yeah, and I don't think I don't think we've shown anything. I mean, even against
No.
Virginia, we knew they weren't going to score on us. We knew Austin Peay wasn't going to score on us. And so I think we've been very vanilla. Heupel, he's always scored points. He'll always score points. It's always, my heart says Tennessee's going to beat them by 40. My brain says it's going to be a field goal game at the end, no matter which side's on. If we can score 30, I'm not sure Florida can score 30.
Well, and that's something Jonathan Caldwell, he's a friend of mine. His wife, BJ, is actually going to be our sideline reporter for football coming up. So BJ is going to start doing that. But we were talking, and he asked for my score prediction, and I said 24-14 Tennessee, because I don't think Florida's offense can score more than that against Tennessee's defense. Tennessee's defense has actually been really good this year.
I think that's really good.
The offense is what has worried me if they're not clicking. Now, if they hit and they're hitting on cylinders and they can click, they can put up a lot of points. But I just hadn't seen it so far this year against two less than Florida opponents.
So, and this is my thing. I think Heupel will draw up a play where somebody will be running wide open down the field. It depends, can we hit them or can they catch the ball? I mean, even against Virginia, I mean, that one he threw, Ramel, I mean, just hit him in the hands. But I think our run game is really, really good. I think we could have ran for 400 yards against Austin Peay. We chose not to. We could have done the same thing against Virginia, but we wanted to try some things. And once we knew they weren't going to score, if we went 3 and out, we went 3 and out. If they weren't going to get the ball across midfield.
Right.
So why are you not playing, Mr. Leach? That's what I want to know. I mean, I've seen your athletic ability.
Well, there's a couple of
you haven't retired, have you?
There's a couple of knee surgeries and a missing meniscus in my right knee that have. I keep watching these people that are taking photographs. They're squatting down on their knees, and they sit there for like an inning, and I'm like just looking at that. How do these people do that? I mean, it's like I don't know, but I really. I would have liked to have had the opportunity, but I think I would rather live on past exploits than actually try to go out there at 53 and prove that I can do it. Yeah.
Well, I turned 40 this year, and somebody said, "How's it feel to be 40?" I said, "No different than 35." Because at 35, it is slow. It just started going downhill. The body hurts a lot worse. I don't recover as quick as I used to. So, yeah, I think I've got a torn meniscus that I've yet to go get checked out from playing kickball a year ago.
Oh, no.
So that tells you, if you get hurt playing kickball.
Well, let me ask the real question. Did you win the kickball game?
You know, I think my team did. I'm going to claim that.
Then it's all good. It's all good.
All right, and it looks like we're about to get back to some more softball action, and hopefully we can get back out there and finish this game up. It's been a fun day. Lots of prizes just given away. So congratulations to all the winners of the raffle. We just saw them all out there, and it's been fantastic. But I know these players, they've had to sit for a little bit. I don't know about the younger ones, if it's going to affect those, but some of the, we'll call them veterans, after you
That's
get
a nice
warmed
way of
up.
saying old, right?
Seasoned.
Yeah.
There you go.
Seasoned.
Some of them, after they get warmed up and they're running and everything, and then they have to sit down for a while, that warming, getting everything loose again to move around, sometimes it always, and I say that as somebody, Michael, we're the exact same age,
right.
brother. You get to 40, and you can get up and get ready for a game, but after you sit down, you're pretty much done.
Yeah, it's once I'm loose, but don't put me back down. It's like when I get out of bed in the morning, it's like, oh, I need some little stretch here to get the back loose. And
absolutely.
I want to know where Dallas Cole is. I mean, he out here is the star of the sideline show on the Friday nights, but maybe that's only in his interpretation of who the star is.
Oh, it's absolutely only in his mind. No.
Well, I know when Ryan called me and asked me to do this, he said, hey, Jared's out, Dallas is out. We're looking for somebody to play the role of sloppy seconds, and I immediately thought of you, and I was like, "Well, fantastic!" I said, "That sounds like something right up my alley." But man, we're back in the box, ready for the second half of action here.
At the plate.
Hits right towards short, up the middle, or through the gap, and that's to left field.
A Sears 42-inch cut riding lawnmower for sale. In case anybody has any interest.
We got Sheriff Barker here doing trading time as he walks around the field.
Barker's over here barking at everybody.
Listen, I think right now I'd rather have Sheriff Barker with a broadsword than that microphone. I mean, I'd feel like I was safer.
So City has quickly gotten 2 guys on, got first and second.
Loveday with a single.
Loveday knocks it through. Here comes Del Murphy or Daniel Adams once again.
Sleepy.
Already 2 on.
Hits it right up the middle.
Oh, nice.
Lays out, but he's not able to. Oh, kicks the ball around a little bit.
Just so you know, Michael, our theory, Lee and I, when we started this morning, my theory was that if you put the ball in play and continued to run and force throws, I think things would work out in your favor more times than not.
It's a lot like Little League, right?
Very much so.
Do they hold the ball up and they have to stop when you hold the ball up?
Hold the ball up at the pitcher's mound. Yeah.
I have thought about suggesting that rule. If you could just get it back to the pitcher, everybody has to stop where they are.
Less injuries that way.
I mean, there's a lot of benefits. There's a lot of benefits, and I'll just leave it there.
Lloyd with a fielder's choice.
I mean, I do like the dedication of the shortstop laying out for that last play.
100%.
I would not be doing that if I was playing shortstop because I would not be getting back up if I laid out.
Number 24, Levi Martin up for Clinton. Oh, through the 5-hole, through the wickets. First and second. And now the City has come back, and they have taken the lead back 7-6. There's 1 out, runners on first and second.
Speaking of legend coming up to bat right here, Mr. Chief Little up to bat.
Oh, and he gets that one. And that one's down. That's going to score at least 1.
Oh, to be young.
She scores easily from second base.
Hey, I'd like to give a shout out to Chief Little. Some of his fire guys were up at our school this last week doing some inspections, and they had one of our little elementary students, and they put them on the fire truck and let them wear the hats. And the quote of the day that needs to be a bumper sticker, I asked him what he thought, and he just said, "Mr. Leach, I was in heaven."
Oh, Chris takes it out towards right field. Right fielder wasn't paying attention. Chris can't move.
In the pickle, in the pickle.
Levi's running down. He's out.
The only thing
Throws
you
it
can
behind
say
the runner.
is,
Jeremy, you never throw it behind the runner.
all you can say is
You don't throw behind the runner.
and chaos ensues.
2 outs.
That dude looked like Dansby.
I'd like to give a shout out to Kara Beals running the runner back to third as she should. Never surrender that advanced base.
Good fundamental baseball right there.
Sheriff, I wanted to let you know, I don't know if you saw this or not, but Mr. Yeager's wearing Georgia Bulldog tennis shoes, which I find disturbing this morning. I mean,
it's more than disturbing. It's illegal.
There you go.
I hear they have a really tough matchup today with South Carolina.
And that's going to be the 3rd out.
But Bradley Smith.
So City does come back, and they do have a 2-run lead now, 8-6. I tell you what, I kind of like the bat boy over here for the City of Clinton. You see his mullet when he was out there? He was in a full Braves uniform. He had that mullet going. It takes me back to the 80s. Reminds me of
You thought it was Jeff Blauser.
Well, it wasn't permed. It wasn't permed. So
yeah, that's something long days ahead. There's no way I'm growing a mullet or could grow a mullet at this point in my life.
Everything comes back around. So evidently the mullets have come back in. Billy Ray Cyrus would be in style now.
Was he ever not in style, though? I mean,
Another celebrity.
I don't know, with that Canadian tuxedo and the mullet, man, that was a lot.
He's over here under the tent.
Celebrity in my own mind.
Oh, we've got another change on the hill there. Chris Phillips pitching for the City.
Bringing in the veteran.
Yeah, he had a stand-up triple earlier in the day, and that was, he felt pretty confident, but I was shocked, frankly.
Well, I mean, what year did he come over in the trade? Because at one time he was on the county's team. Now he's over here with the City of Clinton.
Well, he probably doesn't want me to say this, but there was, back in the old days in Lake City, there was a couple of ball teams and Sunday school classes I remember Chris being a part of. I just hope that some of the lessons he learned in Sunday school and in those on those ball teams stick with him today.
Springs Highway.
Spent some time in the minor leagues down in Florida before he came back up.
Yeah, he
to the
came
big
back up,
leagues.
yeah.
Spring training down there.
a sojourn in a foreign land down there.
I think he's scared.
I don't know if the fence can contain this fella if he gets a good swing.
Or if he gets a good pitch.
Well,
Right past short. Oh, he's going
going for
stretching
two.
it. Stand up.
Speed bump, stand up double.
I don't know if I would have rounded first on that one, but
Looks like we got a pinch hitter or extra player or whatever. When you have 20, I don't know,
yeah,
I
they
don't know
had
what
20.
you call these. Choking up on the bat, though. Remember, you got that 1-1 count, so we're already at 2 strikes.
Keeps the game moving along quicker
does
with those
indeed.
1-1 count.
Oh, that's trouble.
oh, he tries to be sneaky.
Gets back to safe at second.
He's got a tag.
Now, Lee, here's
Yes.
something you cannot do in baseball.
Oh, here comes Andy.
You cannot run if the ball's in front of you.
No.
You can, if the ball's in front of you,
I think
you
he was
cannot
trying
advance.
to. I think he was trying to get a lead and see if he made that throw to first.
Here's the wiry Andy Garrett. What'd you say he was?
5'7". 5'7". He
Buck
claims
35?
130, but I
Soaking
don't know.
wet.
Yeah.
130 soaking
Oh,
wet.
look
Does he
at
get
that.
through?
Oh,
he
through
gets
the gap with the RBI single.
And Andy knocks one home.
He's not just a skateboarder, ladies and gentlemen. There's other skills.
Matt McGee from Gensingers.
Matt McGee comes up, 1-run lead for the city. And that one
What's
gets,
the pound of
and
gap?
that's in the gap. That's going to score
They're
2.
going to run for a while.
Oh, he's going to leg
One
out
run
for
will
a triple.
score.
Andy, what are you doing? Garrett, what are you doing? You got to run.
I think he's trying to blame his third base coach for holding him up
Oh,
there.
okay.
Umpire
Miscommunication.
controlling the base pass as well.
Oh, and
I
he
think that was a
tomahawks
bit
that
outside
one.
the strike zone, but
He tomahawks that one. Third baseman wisely just keeps the runner at third.
if I wanted a hard-hit single, I may not call for him, but if I needed 135 pounds military pressed, he'd be my guy.
I think I'm going to have to check the employment practices with the city of Clinton. I believe they're not hitting their age limit on some of their players here.
He waited a little too long on that one.
Swing and a miss.
Now, I believe the fella on deck, it was the guy that almost left the yard in the
Yeah,
last
he was.
inning.
Yeah, he hit the base of the fence.
Have we
last
had any
time.
home runs? I was late to the
We
show.
we had an inside the Parker, but we have not had any over the fence. This kid right
this
here,
fella,
though,
he bounced one off the left center wall, or the right center wall.
like he was right there at it. I thought he had a chance.
Hey, we spotted another celebrity, none other than Chancellor Jamie Brooks. Wave to the crowd, Chancellor.
Oh, he's left-handed, too. I
Yeah.
love it.
That's not you,
He's the
Sleepy.
county's version of Ted Williams.
You're not the Chancellor.
Selective. I like it.
That was a little high
good
for his
eye.
liking. He's wanting to get one that he can drive there.
Now, I know Chris Phillips heard Coach tell him to stay in front of the ball. He kind of olayed that one, and that's just on the return from the catcher.
Oh, he got under that one. Easy. Don't fall, Chris.
Well, you know, back in the days of the Clinch River Classic, people used to hit the Green Bridge. I don't think anybody's going to hit the new Green Bridge
I
with
don't
the
think
disc.
so either.
You'd really have to get a hold of one.
But I think those balls spend a lot of time in the microwave. with the
Loaded
double wall
bats. Yeah.
Oh, he got that one.
Got a hold of that one in the gap.
That's
They're going to be
off
running
the
for a
fence
while.
again.
1 run scored. Here comes the second run. Is he going to push it? He's pushing. He's forcing that
Throwing it
throw.
home.
Don't
No
run over.
chance. Inside the park.
And that was a legit inside the park on that one.
Indeed.
Home run.
Hit that one in the gap deep to the fence.
Frankly, the county's established a lead that I didn't think was going to happen. They're
Not
starting
after
to
that.
put a little
Well,
separation.
once they got Andy off the mound,
That's true. Andy and his inflated ERA.
once they got Garrett off the mound, Andy gave up 4 runs in the first, and that's been about it for the city.
Another celebrity sighting, none other than Daniel Forrester. Also running for Chancellor, Daniel, wave to the crowd.
Oh, look at that. That's in the
Another one
gap.
in the gap.
I mean, I hate to say this to a former Lake City Laker, but I've noticed that the city's defense kind of fell apart when they put Phillips on the hill.
Oh, and that one's going to be another Texas leader.
Texas Flooper.
It just loops right in and drops right down, and they've been able to. County's been able to get string some hits together.
Maybe this has been Chris's plan from the beginning. You know, go work for the city of Clinton, sabotage the city of Clinton to help this old
Now
team.
this guy got a pretty good liner last time too.
Another left-handed batter.
Definitely a left-hander friendly. Oh, that's my buddy Daniel there. He's a transfer in from Union County.
Oh.
Just moved here recently in the last year at Anderson County, and now he's
Any
with the
chance
Sheriff's
He
Department.
participated in that Union County rodeo they have up there. I see a lot on the side.
He might be.
Yeah.
He might be one of the bulls. My goodness.
He's a big CrossFitter, elite athlete that he is.
Fair ball.
Oh.
And there's that Bama fan dropping an easy pop up.
The fourth inning has not been kind to the city.
Once everybody hits it, they switch sides at that point like Little League.
Well, they told me at the beginning of the game that there was no mercy rule, so I think the bloodletting just continues.
That's why you don't put a Bama fan in at first base.
Or anywhere.
I don't know if I've said this any, but I think the strategy here would be to force a throw.
Or a catch.
I mean, as a pitcher, you want the ball in play. I mean, that's what you want your defense to back you up. We're not throwing strikeouts and slow pitch softball. Mr. Phillips is having a little issues with his defense behind him.
It might be time to adjust strategies.
Woo! Maybe it's just time to throw strikeouts.
That was a nice cut right there.
I think he just threw the curveball at him.
They score another one. They've been doubled up here. It'll be 16-8.
Okay,
They already
back
score
up.
another one.
I was going to jump off the broadcast after this inning, but this inning's going extremely long. But I'll hang around till after this inning. Then I'm going to go spend some time with my family.
There are 2 outs. It's scores now 16-8. Coming into this inning, County was down by 1.
Hot shot down the line.
Cleve Norris with a bonnet on the third base line.
Jeremy with a double.
Forcing to throw it home. Throwing it hard.
Throwing it high, too.
A little hard and high.
Another celebrity sighting in the house. Evan Hauser, candidate for Chancellor. Evan, raise your hand.
Come on, little. I can have my glasses on.
All right, so the County's still up.
Uh-oh, going opposite way.
And that one is foul. Good idea.
Absolutely.
I love that, using the whole field going down the first baseline.
So do they foul out on the third strike, or do they get?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so you only get 1 foul.
Yeah. We found out the hard way that you came to the plate with a 1-1 count.
When you start doing the math there, it didn't add up right.
I thought Johnny was already in somebody's pockets because they were getting but then I found out there was a 1-1 count, so I understood. I thought he was punching people out off early.
Well, County has now hit around today in this inning.
This guy's batted like 4 times this inning.
I know one thing. I don't want him on my team in tug of war, weightlifting contest.
Sure. Fist
arm
fight, back alley.
yeah, fist fights, arm wrestling, you name it. He'll be on my team.
3-2.
Obviously, he didn't want to take a walk there.
No.
And now we know why.
And he crushed that one.
Oh, what a
nice
play by the
catch.
left fielder.
I told you don't want to hit it towards Levi. It's Levi Martin.
Yeah. You see the baseball skills coming out
Yeah,
there.
I'm not sure why he's playing left field, but I bet they're glad that he is on that play.
Well, guys, I appreciate the time on air. I'm
Michael,
going to go
thank
spend
you,
some time
sir.
with family. Good seeing everybody.
Good seeing you, brother.
Always fun.
Once again, thank you to Michael Foster for joining us for that half inning that
If I
lasted
could
an
have
hour and a
everyone's
half.
attention,
I guess the county
I know
needed
we're
it.
here raising
That was
money
the
for Isaiah
inning
House,
to come on to talk
but
if you
there's
have something to say.
extra going on here today. I know generally people sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" in the bottom half of an inning.
What's
But
what's
the top half
Barker
of this
doing?
inning, what we would like to do is sing "Happy Birthday" to none other than City Manager Roger Howe. Where you at, birthday boy? Don't run. So if everyone would join me really quick.
Oh, we're gonna.
Happy birthday.
It looks like we're singing happy birthday to Roger
Loud
Howe.
play.
No, it looks like they're singing "Happy
Well, that's
Birthday"
true.
to Roger.
The real question is
Again.
it really Roger's birthday?
Hey, yeah, that's.
I mean, how many of us have been to the Mexican restaurant when it wasn't really your birthday, but you're wearing the sombrero and you're getting
the free dessert or whatever it is.
Come take a bow.
100%?
Well, the after that half inning, the county has taken a commanding 10-run lead,
Wow.
18-8. They hit around on that one,
They quite a few times.
right towards second, makes a throw to first. Good
One
defense.
pitch, one out.
That's what they call economical.
Indeed.
Here comes that Bama fan again.
Representing the great state of Texas. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's not
Plays
it.
up. He choked on that pop fly earlier.
Oh! That looked painful.
That'll knock the wind out of it.
Appreciate the extra effort, but it looks like is struck the ground pretty hard.
Oh, man.
Ball rose to the fence, and Brandon's got himself stand-up triple.
Trying to make up for that pop fly he missed over at first base that would have ended that inning.
That's true.
Oh, Jeremy
Ungato,
doubles him up.
the cat. Jeremy Norris, the cat.
Andy Garrett wouldn't have made that catch. Great catch there by Jeremy Norris. And to
Andy's
double
still
him
in the
up.
dugout counting his ERA. I think it's continued to escalate.
Oh, what a special treat we have. None other than Greg McBroom, Director of Community Relations from TikTok fame. Greg, wave to the crowd. Try not to jump.
How many innings are we playing? Do you know? Not sure how many innings we've got going on today, but
Oh, come on.
Hey, Johnny. Yes, sir. You gonna call us
Former high school friend, Jimmy Woodward, coming up to put a cold bottle of water on my leg. When we were in high school, that would have been funny. At this age of my life, I need to bring a change of clothes when somebody does that.
oh, nice
Drive
rip
by
there.
Beals.
Drops down. Another stop there by Martin and left. And here's the great Andy Garrett.
You can tell the people who've got a little baseball, softball history in them because when they're running down the first baseline, they do the big turn.
Yeah.
And some of the ones that are taking the spill are running full speed straight down the line, and it's hard to stop on a dime and turn
try to
left.
turn, right. Oh, and Andy with a rip. Right to the left fielder, or left center fielder. One out now.
Well, this gentleman had a nice, solid lick his last time at the plate.
I think everybody that up last inning had a nice solid lick at the plate.
We're going to turn 2. Well, you're not. Fielder's choice retires Bills at second.
If he could bench press the ball, I think.
I remember this gentleman had a strike zone in the silo.
Oh, he's going to beat that one out.
He is.
Uh-oh, Chris doesn't like the call.
How will I lie to you, Chris? Hey, Chris, I work for the county, you know?
Everybody's going to be safe on that one. Ate Chris up right up the middle. Wasn't hit too hard. It wasn't a dirty hit. It was.
And he had no one to throw to at third.
The third baseman's playing very.
Here's your lefty. We'll see if that shock in center field diving for that ball has any impact on his.
You don't normally see grass stains in the chest
Come on,
area,
fellas,
but he's
give me
got it.
something
For the charity game.
Bases are loaded. All he needs is one. There it is. Straight up.
Right field.
Nope, he had to come in for it.
Oh, that's
Texas
trouble.
Leaguer, yep. Scores 2. 20-8 now for the county. Looks like the pitcher's winded.
Yeah.
Straight up again. If that's towards Levi, that should be an out.
Oh, no, he put it on the deck. Uh-oh, pulled up.
(22-8). Looks like the county's pulled away on this one.
Levi may have, I don't know, seems to be favoring his foot.
That was a long run for him.
You'll probably get him in another game later on. No.
Looks like we're subbing out in left
Yeah,
field.
Levi's going to have to come out.
Just glancing around the diamond, they've made a few changes in the city lineup. Drive to
short,
shallow short, or deep short rather.
And that's going to be the third out.
And that completes the bottom of the fifth.
22-8. Wow.
Oh, why would you bring Andy back in at this point of the game?
Well, you know, to make the game more competitive, you figure the.
Are they wanting to let him?
Oh yeah,
come
you got
back
to score
in?
more runs, so you put Garrett back on the hill.
Garrett back on the bump. He won in the first inning, allowed half of the runs that the county has up until this point.
I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of ointment put on elbows and knees, eyes.
Just worried about like all the police and firefighters. Hopefully none of them get injured. Who did that? Bullock. Marcus Bullock sending a picture of me and Darren with been superimposed on a couple play-by-play guys. It looks like that's from Major League. Looks like I'm Bob. What's his name?
Bobby Euchre.
Euchre, yeah.
Oh, run it out. Hustle's free and it always pays.
There's a lot of dirt kicking up at shortstop and at first base on that one.
Absolutely.
If you kick up the dirt, the umpire can't call safer out from behind the plate.
Okay. I'm going to say that the city, they need some runs, so they might need to be a little bit selective about pitches.
Another celebrity sighting, folks. It's none other than Assistant Chief Kenny Ray Leonard Sharp and his lovely wife Melissa. They were under the awning due to their fair complexion.
And he's out. Oh no, he's full count. Andy throwing the change up there.
That's a little too blue.
There you go. Solid hit. Right back up the middle. Good arm.
That's that lefty.
Yeah.
They just threw that from right center.
Back in the day, in Lake City, we used to call that short field. I don't know if they do that anymore.
It's not really short. He's playing regular depth, but they've got 2 center fielders. Garrett comes in, immediately gets the bases loaded. You know, we're going to go back and watch this, and all of our commentary about Andy's just going to be cut out. It's just going to have music playing. He's going to go back and edit all of it.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah.
He would like for everyone to know that Craftsman mower did sell.
Straight up. See if Andy can double somebody off like Jeremy did earlier.
He makes the catch.
Way to go, Andy. Good job, Garrett. Don't pull nothing. Sorry. That was a little loud. My bad. Hammers it down into the ground. He tries that backhand flip. The guy rounding third slipped. He wasn't able to come home.
They did score 1, so 9-22.
One out. Bases are still loaded. Del Murphy with a solid shot down to left field. Throws it home. Andy backs up the throw coming in. God, that came in hot. Might want to move that bat.
Maggie Lloyd, the catcher.
She's digging in.
You can tell by her stance, this is not her first time at the plate.
No, she knows what she's doing up there with the bat. A little pop up there to short. 2 outs. County clinging on to a 12-run lead.
Jeff Little back at the dish. Get your pinch runner at the ready.
Pop up again.
Got under that one.
Uh-oh. I wasn't sure. I thought he may have taken a stumble there, but he's able to recover. That's going to take us to the bottom of the 6th, I believe. Is that going to be game?
Umpire Golden's telling them to roll it over and let's play another one. I'm hearing rumors that 7 may be the magic number.
So one more?
I think so.
Doesn't look like Clinton's in too much of a hurry to get back out onto the field.
You can tell we're getting deep in the game. I'm hearing a lot of "Oh brother, where art thou" quotes over in the city dugout. Who elected you leader of this outfit?
I'm with you, fellas.
A lot of people don't know that.
The city sending Chris Phillips back out to the hill to pitch the 6th inning. The city clearly needs a 1-2-3 inning as they're down by 12.
Low ball to Dana.
Shot to left center field, finds the grass. First batter on.
Low.
There's a drive to deep right field. I don't believe the park is going to hold it, and it does not. Bounces into a Ford truck in the right field parking lot.
Brought to you by Daniel Bunyan Runyons.
And Daniel Runyons knocks in 2 with his home run, extending the lead to 24-10.
Coming in.
1-2's the count. Hot shot to left field, finds the grass, rolls to the fence. Looks like extra bases.
I think you got there run like it.
Take me about 300, 400, 600 milligram ibuprofen.
Back at the top of the order, Shelton at the dish. No outs, 1 on. One ball, 2 strikes. Pops it up to third. Third baseman squeezes it. That's the first out of the inning. Jeremy Norris back at the plate.
Darren, I missed my home run call.
You did.
I got thirsty. I had to go get me a water real quick, and I heard the pop from up in the concession stand. I turned and watched it go over the out right field fence. That was a
Well, I can tell you it bounced in the concrete and it found its way to that white Ford truck out there.
I saw it. I saw it leave. And I was like, wow, that's a shot right there. I should have prepared a little bit better like you did and had a water since I'm standing right here next to dust as it keeps flying up in the air. Especially since this has turned into a longer game than what I thought we were going to do.
Indeed. I was hoping that Phillips would get a 1-2-3 inning, but that has avoided this.
Anderson County 26, Clinton 10.
Oh,
nice snag there by Phillips. Throws Norris out going to second.
All of a sudden, it was 1985 again. He was able to
snag that and make a toss over to first.
But everybody join me and give a round of applause to Robbie Holbrook, first base coach for Anderson County. Who knew he could do so much?
He got under that one. That's going to be out of play. Up on top of the hill.
That would have been a great hit.
And there's a shot. And it's going. Oh, caught in left field.
Finally, that's the third out for the inning, turning it over for the city. We've got speaking of legends, we have another legend.
I don't know why he's not out here on the field, but Sheriff Barker, thank you so much for joining us. Why aren't you out here playing today?
Well, I suffer from hip and back. I'm an old broke down man. That's just And even in my prime, I wasn't very good.
You've gotten to the point now where you just got to get through life on your good looks and winning personality. Is that where we are?
Exactly.
Well, just to let you know, you've done a wonderful job on the microphone so far today, entertaining the crowd, leading a happy birthday song, announcing some winners out there for the giveaways. But we were talking to Mayor Frank, and we were just complimenting how well the city and county, and that goes for all the aspects of it, including the sheriff and the police, everybody like that. Tell us a little bit about working hand in hand with the city and what a game like this to come out and have fun means, to the whole area.
Yeah, so this game for me is just natural, and it's a friendly rivalry because you're going to have that between two different governments, and particularly even for the sheriff's office and the police department. However, it's just a really good time for fellowship, and honestly, get to spend some time with each other outside of normal city and county business. I worked at the city of Clinton for 18 years before being elected chair, so I still know a few of those folks, and it's just really cool to be out here with them.
I mean, a lot of these, outside of, working together, a lot of these people, on opposite sides go to church together, or they're in civic organizations, maybe their kids play ball together, all different types of things. And to be able to, come and have a little bit of fun and do this, I know everybody looks forward to it every year.
Yeah, absolutely. So Robbie Holbrook and Jeff Little both coached me when I was a kid in local rec leagues. And I'm sure there's others out here. And, of course, some of these guys, it's just weird that, I remember them when they were in school systems here, whether it be the city or the county school system. And now here they are working alongside us. It's just really neat.
I'm glad Little didn't try to make that.
Chris made a good decision not to advance.
That had some heat on it.
One of the things that, just as a citizen in the county, one of the things that I've always been impressed with your office is, in my work capacity, I'm the principal of Clinton River Community School, and you guys have been very involved with our kids at our school. Each Wednesday,
I don't think that counts, Luke.
Each Wednesday we have a group of your officers that come up with our middle school kids and just participate with them during their PE block, and that's each week. It's always pretty cool to see fully equipped officers in my gym playing kickball with our middle school kids. They always get a charge out of it. And I know this is not you may not want me to say this, but I'm going to say it. There was a few years back during our Christmas, we do a Christmas drive for a lot of our kids, and there was a few years back that we didn't have sponsors for all of our kids, and your officers donated, took kids and donated presents to them for Christmas. So I think that's a part of your office that a lot of people don't see. It's not just, I know recently there's been several major events in the county that your officers were involved with, but it's the positive things as well, the things that the preemptive, the building the relationships with kids, to know that officers are there to help. Talk about that. How is that a focus for you guys?
Yeah, well, so first of all, the program we were speaking of, that kind of came about organically with you guys. And it is really one of the coolest things in the world to me that those guys spend their lunch up there interacting with those kids, particularly at your school. And it's really, really neat to see that and see the posts you guys put out on that. And honestly, they really enjoy that. And it's about relationship building. I can tell you this, community policing is important to us. We've made sure that we were focusing on that when we came into office in 2018, and we've continued to do so. We are constantly looking for new innovative ways to have different programs, to have additional contact with the citizens and the kids of our community. And, we started a cadet program. We do our lead camp up at Anderson County High School every summer.
Right.
And it's just critical. It really is. And then we do more than that. We have Greg McBroom, our Director of Community Relations. And, there's nothing that guy won't do, from getting scared stiff on TikTok to
Right,
jumping
right.
out of cakes at the senior center.
Sure.
I mean, he doesn't care. He'll do it all, and he's a huge help because he's a real asset to the elderly community we have.
Well, I know that LEAD program. Our family's got a few shirts from that from when it got started. And Sheriff Barkley, thank you so much for joining us as we see them, into this game. The final score: the Anderson County government 26, Clinton City 12. So Anderson County comes away with a win here on the softball field. But thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for everyone watching the softball game today on ACTV. For Darren Leach, for Ryan Sutton, for all of our camera operators and everything. Darren, anything you'd like to say before we wrap this up?
No, I just thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to fill in today. I've enjoyed it, and it's just been a fun day. And like I said, just community support. Good to see everybody coming out to help each other. Because at the end of the day, when we all help each other, everybody's a little bit better. So, I mean, that's a good thing to do.
Hey, and the real winner today is Isaiah 117. I'm really looking forward to seeing how much money they were able to raise today. It's fantastic, charity that everybody's working with and working for today. And thank you all so much for watching. Once again, stay tuned to ACTV for all of our exciting and government, programming for ACTV Sports. We'll be coming back with more football games for Anderson County and Clinton this year, as well as more sports in the spring. Thank you all so much for watching today, and have a great day. Go Vols. See you, everybody.